Hi y'all, welcome back to Astro Motivation. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and encouragement per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly what the universe wanted from us. And it is with that language and that knowledge that we were better able to understand the assignments that we've been given. So I'm just here behind this camera to remind you of the innate language that you already know and that you already have. That way we all get to our dreams further and faster. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into Moon in the 4th house. Now, Moon in the 4th house is going to give me the energy of someone who would be a very great mother and has very great mothering energy. You are also someone that probably keeps your emotions private. But before we go ahead and unpack that deep aspect and really dive deep into that, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we are better able to understand exactly what more we can do with the placements. You know, that way we're not just confined to Moon in the 4th house. We can see Moon playing out in the world and go, okay, that's the Moon energy playing out. And we can see 4th house playing out in the world and go, okay, that's giving very much 4th house energy, you know? That way we can do more with the knowledge. Now, as an astrologer, for me, whenever I see Moon in the birth chart, this is gonna show me the emotional fortitude of the person. It's gonna show me where this person will be the most emotionally fulfilled and where this person finds emotional comfort. It's gonna show me, depending on where the Moon is sitting in and sitting under, it's gonna show me you know, the relationship that the person has with their mother and how their mother probably trained them to receive emotions. But yeah, that's what the Moon is. It's all about your emotions. It's all about your emotional fortitude and the feelings inside. You know, if I really wanted to get to the core of a person, I would go, let me find the Moon. Where if I wanted to jive with a person, I'd look at the Moon. Where's this person's emotional fortitude and their emotional fulfillment going to be satisfied in this life? Where is it aiming at? What is the flavor of it? All right. Now, with the 4th house is going to always, no matter what your respective sign in your 4th house is going to be, the underlying original out of the package birth chart is always going to be Cancer ruling the 4th house, okay? Cancer and the Moon rules the 4th house. And this is the energy of home, family, specifically your mother. It's also going to show me your private life, who you are outside of work. When you clock out of work and you go home, this is the energy of your home or your apartment. When you open the door to your apartment and the routines you have behind closed doors, that's what this house is gonna show. Again, it's also gonna show me who your mother was as well, how she was towards you, and what the flavor of your mother was with you, okay? So when we take Moon and we throw it in the 4th house, what do we get? This Moon is going to be at home in the 4th house. So this sign is going to be someone that, although you are very emotional and you are very nurturing, you probably are very discerning on who you give those emotions to. You are going to pick and choose the appropriate time and the appropriate place when you are nurturing to others. You know, you probably are only nurturing to your friends and family. You are probably only nurturing or caring or overly giving to people that earn that from you. But you are going to keep that your emotions to yourself. You're gonna keep your emotions come out at home. You know, you could be someone that outside people don't really know how you feel. You know, you could probably be in a profession where your emotions are overlooked or not needed necessarily. And even though things could come up in your day-to-day life outside and in your work and your career, you probably have to keep that very cavalier. You probably have to have a poker face in your job, right? And so when you go home, this is where you unload. This is where you are emotionally comforted. You are emotionally comforted when you go home. When you go home, I bet you are just yearning to go home. You're just like, ugh, if I could just get off this job and go home. I just want to be at home. I want to be under my bed, not under my bed. I want to be under my covers. I want to be watching my Netflix. I just want to be in the comfort of my home. Your home is very healing and nurturing for you. It's your safe space. It's your safe haven. If something is going wrong at home, or say you walked outside of your home and you forgot to clean your home, or you forgot to make the bed, you're gonna feel emotionally off when you go outside. If there's something going on at home, like say there is I don't know, your dryer is broken or something like that, and you go out and you probably try to have drinks with the girls or drinks with the guys, you're gonna feel like, oh, I really need to fix that dryer. I really need to fix that washer. I really need to clean that dust out of that thing, because your home is, you are emotionally tied to your home. You are probably also emotionally tied to your mother. There is a big karmic thing with this placement when it comes to your mother. Your mother was probably very emotional with you, and she was also someone that probably, like, she was probably emotionally caring. There's a big relationship between you and your mother, and I think, if I am correct, she was very emotional. She was a very emotional figure for you. She was probably also very healing for you. You are also going to be a very good mother. Even if you are a man, you are going to have very mothering qualities to you. Your mother was probably the quintessential mother, as far as she was very nurturing. She was very healing. Your mother is a very healing force for you. You know, I'd say the thing that would make you happy is if you go home and you call up your mom. If you can go home and call your mom at the same time and maybe unload your feelings and let your mom know what's going on, oh, you would just feel like, okay, now I hit the reset button on my emotions. I feel better. I can carry along with my duties and my day. But it's funny because when you are out in the world, people don't know that you're this emotional. When you are out in the world, you probably try to keep things light and fun and la la la, but you are an emotional person. You just pick and choose the appropriate time when those emotions come out, and more times than not, your emotions don't come out unless you feel safe or behind closed doors with friends and family, you know? And you would be surprised at how, you would probably think, oh my God, wait, isn't that everyone? No. Some people wait until they're with their friends to let their emotions out. People wait till they're at their job to let their emotions out and their feelings about how they're feeling in the world out. And they are not emotionally comforted by their home. You have an emotional attachment to your home, your family, and your home in general, like your apartment. Even if you live outside of the home you grew up in, you are emotionally attached to your home as an adult, and you are attached to the home that you grew up in. You are emotionally attached to the mother, your home, and just that feeling of home and safety and your private life. You know, you probably really want to cultivate, my best advice to you is to try to find a good self-care routine in your private life. Try to maybe go get massages, go get your nails or your hair done, or do something for you in your daily life away from others that heals you. You know, probably take Epsom salt baths at home. Do something that when you feel off, go home, recharge, light a candle, just turn off your phone and just stay to yourself, and that is going to emotionally fulfill you and emotionally heal you. And you more times than not, I'm probably sure you've seen that it does. So yeah, if this sounds like you, can you let me know if this sounds like you? Also, while you're at it, can you let me know the sign that your moon in the 4th house is in? Because this is a general video, you know, and depending on the sign that your moon in the 4th house in, this could kind of waver and vary a little bit for different people. So if you tell me the sign that your moon in the 4th house is in, I could write back to you on what you could be experiencing with your moon in the 4th house. But if this sounds like you, let me know, you know, because I'm just behind my computer and behind this camera talking away and yapping and just like being intuitive and whatnot, and trying to channel these things for you guys. And I just want to know if these things ring true for you. But yeah, I really do hope that you got some inspiration and encouragement from this video, from this placement. I think I've given you all the advice that I could give you with this placement as far as what could emotionally be fulfilling to you. It's all about your home. A stable home life is key for you. You need any arguments that you have at home, try to squash those arguments before you walk outside, because it's going to be very hard for you to focus on your day-to-day routines or on your career if there are fights that are happening at home. Again, your home is your sanctuary. Your home is where the beginning of your emotions start, and it's the beginning of your emotional fulfillment. So if everything's right at home, everything's right at home. Yeah? Okay. Well, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. If you want me to do another video on a different placement in your chart, write it down below and I'll get that video up and running for you, okay? Y'all have a good one. Bye.